I know the trend right now is to not have too many formal dances anymore. A lot of couples just want to get to the party. They want to celebrate, but other couples do want to keep some of the traditions. And one of those is the mother son dance or mother figure dance. And if you're going to do that, try to think outside of the box when you're introducing it. You know, the trend has always been in the past to have the DJ introduce it. Many DJs introduce the mother son dance by inviting the groom along with his mother to the dance floor using their first names, of course, and then introducing the song and then playing the song and they dance. Well, try to think outside the box and try to think of something of how you can make that unique to you. One way is possibly having the father of the groom come up and introduce the song, or even maybe the grandfather come up and introduce the song. It could even maybe do a sister or whatnot. So I try to personalize that a little bit and try to think about how you can make it uniquely yours. Of course, the song, maybe you were playing your mom's records growing up, or maybe you remember your mom singing and dancing to a song in the kitchen while cooking, or whatever that looks like to you, or driving to school. Those are the types of songs that I always recommend selecting because it just makes it so unique. And what's really popular right now is the DJs are creating studio edits of those where they're cutting those songs down to just a minute. So that way it's not 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes of dancing. It's really a minute in and out. You have your special moment. It doesn't feel rushed if you're going to dance that long, but you definitely have the main chorus and you have the other main lyrics being played so that are meaningful to the groom and his mother. So it's just something to think about. And what song should you play? That's why you're here, and that's what I'm going to share, because we all know the popular mother son dance songs, but you know what? Not every guy gets married every single day. He doesn't know what songs to play. And of course, My Wish by Rascal Flatts is really popular. It's not a lovey-dovey song. And You'll Be in My Heart, it's a little bit has a little bit more emotions in it. Phil Collins released this song on the Tarzan soundtrack. Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw has been really popular too. And you know what? One song I'll throw in there too that's a little bit more modern is Morgan Wallen's song, Thought You Should Know. He even mentions his mother during this song, so that's why it's near the top of the selections. One of my favorites, I gotta say, Simple Man by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Those are for the classic rock fans, but I really like the cover of Simple Man by Lynyrd Skynyrd by Shinedown, so that's really for rock fans out there. So those are just a few selections that you can pick. Now, not every scenario is a groom with his mother. Maybe it's his stepmother, or maybe it's his grandmother, maybe it's his sister, maybe it's a stepmom. So you really got to consider these songs that you should play, and I'm going to help you out with that. And what you should think about is your relationship between you two. So if you're friends, then of course you've got a friend by James Taylor, or You're My Best Friend by Queen. Those are really popular selections. But if you're looking for an unexpected one, then Sorry Mom by the band Camino, and then even Mama by Lunch Money Lewis adds a little levity to it. So, and I even mentioned this in the father-daughter dance songs, Your Mama Don't Dance by Loggins and Messina for classic rock fans. So those are just a few selections just to add some levity to it. Now, if you have a single mom, then Tainted Lyric released Mama Was Daddy Too, and even Mother by Pink Floyd, I think, are great selections. If you are going to dance with your stepmom, then Blended Family by Alicia Keys and A$AP Rocky. I love Step by Step by Brandon Davis, and My Boy by Elvie Shane. Those are three great songs you can play. Now, if I'm going to dance with my mother-in-law, I don't want a lovey-dovey song. I already mentioned Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw. It's across the board, not lovey-dovey, but just hopes for the best. And talking about hope, I Hope You Dance by Leanne Womack. But two newer country songs is The Good Ones by Gabby Barrett and Most People Are Good by Luke Bryan. Those are four songs I think that are great mother-in-law songs. Now, If you're talking about your grandma, then Mama's House by Thomas Rhett and Morgan Wallen's a newer song to play. Bill Withers has a soulful Grandma's Hands, which is really popular, and also Grandma's Garden by Zach Brown. Now, if you're going to dance with your sister, if you're into the Muppets, then Rainbow Connection with Kermit. But I'm going to select the version by J.J. Heller, or Come Dancing by the Kinks. This song talks about a brother asking his sister to dance, and also Brothers and Sisters by Coldplay. So those are just a few songs to consider. Now, also think, like I was talking about, your relationships, and maybe it's about being there for each other, like One Call Away by Charlie Puth. It could even be I'll Be There by the Jackson 5, or even Call My Name by Lucas Graham. Just a few selections there. And one song that I definitely want to mention too is Mama Ain't Jesus by Jordan Rowe and Lainey Wilson, just because Lainey Wilson is so popular right now. I really love this song. It compares to Mama Ain't Jesus, but man, she is close for all the things that she had to put up with. So just a few selections to think about. And like I said, we're trying to make it a special moment, make it your moment, and really turn that into a special moment. It doesn't have to be a 3.5 minute dance, it could just be a 1 minute dance. So if you want to listen to these songs, you can go to our website, myweddingsongs.com, and just go to song ideas, and then you'll see a big list of wedding song ideas by Wedding Moments there. And make sure you check out our newsletter at weddingmusicletter.com that comes out every Wednesday and the last day of the month. For more information about that, stay tuned for our commercial at the end, and make sure that you have a great day. Thanks for listening.
You're the wedding DJ. You can spend hours searching TikTok for the next wedding hit, but you know the feeling, that couple asking for an obscure first dance song, or wondering if line dances are done. You need to stay music relevant. You need the wedding music. We deliver the top trending wedding songs and newly released hits, from ceremony to after party, straight to your inbox weekly. Stop guessing and create epic wedding playlists. Join thousands of DJs and sign up today at weddingmusicletter.com.